Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, class. This is Professor Coyote, welcoming you back to our Let's Play of Civilization 6, our American run, led by our Titan of War, Theodore Roosevelt. Now, I'm going to forego the usual historical fact, just because we're in the middle of an action here, and this is kind of right after the episode. In fact, you can even hear the music kind of being all interested, and this is war, this is action. Well, at least there was a little bit. So what we're going to do here is we do have a couple of things. Let's see. We could change, but I think we're keeping with the chiefdom, with oligarchy. That's right, we also did that because of the combat. I don't know why it's showing that. Maybe it's just, because policy and government changes are free this turn, because we got to the last decision. Alright. So we need more housing in Washington to be able to grow. We should be able to get that going because it won't start until the 27th anyway. Yeah. 9 housing for 8 citizens. The population rate slowed 50%, which is why it's going to take 27 turns to get that 9th. We have an envoy we can send out, most likely due to us completing the Amsterdam decision to send out a trade route to them. So let's send that envoy. Alright, now we can do it ahead too so I can get the science. That's kind of if we continue doing it to Hong Kong, eventually we'll get another +2 to our production there, and we can't really send it to Vilnius because we could, but they probably don't care. Besides, all that's just culture anyway. Let's see. Right now, I'm thinking because Amsterdam's at 2, let's get that extra gold, and then we'll be there suzerain. Well, okay, we won't be there suzerain because someone probably has 4 at them. Yeah. But we'll at least get... We should have gotten the gold, shouldn't we? Oh, wait. Can we confirm the placement there? So now we'll get the additional gold. Gets +4 gold in every commercial hub district. And then the next envoy we might want to send to them because we will have passed somebody else. If somebody was at 3 with them, that's probably... We have no idea where this other district is. And plus, with their bonuses, we get trade routes +1 gold for each luxury at the destination. But for right now, we're just getting +4 in every commercial hub district, which is, I believe, Philadelphia is our commercial hub. I believe so. Yes. Alright, so we're getting a little bit more gold. We're definitely powering up on the gold. We're at 19.8. So we can probably just about buy something. Let me double check Philadelphia really quickly. I think they are our... Yeah, they have our commercial hub, which we can build a market in. Probably should now that we have that going. So once the walls are finished, we'll probably build that hub, that market. We'll make Philadelphia our financial district, basically. Alright, so St. Louis is limping along, but they'll get there next turn in 4. We've already had our military turn for our military action for this turn. So I believe the scout is just about the last group that needed to do anything. Alright, just checking over things. Yep, that's exactly what happened. We got an envoy out of Amsterdam, and we're up to +5 influence per turn because of that one policy. Yes, the diplomatic policy there. So we should actually be able to throw into Amsterdam in a couple of turns now. Alright, let's keep going here, because we've got a war to continue. And unfortunately, we're probably going to have to go chase after that village. Okay. So this is Germany warning us that St. Louis is too close to him. Your people settle too close. You should consider seeking land elsewhere. I can piss them off, I can ignore them, or I can at least say, you know what, I'm sorry, I'll look elsewhere in the future. That should not... Okay, that doesn't get rid of St. Louis. Oh, we have a chariot. We have an almost dead chariot. And we have some barbarians that are chasing after that chariot, so... I'm thinking we'll probably go after that chariot, because it looks like they're probably going for our capital. This is like all Valinus could add to this war. Okay. Now we can't do anything to this until the walls fall. Actually, no, we can take a minor victory, I'm sorry. So we can take a minor victory, take a little bit of damage, and you know what, that's fine. This helps take out their... See, not only is their effectiveness dropping, but we're actually lowering the health. Battering ram supposed to do something? Maybe it just lowers it. It's odd. Maybe it just is there. Let me double check really quickly. Let's check the Civilizarion. This has been a little... Oop. Oop. No. Do not do that. Civilizarion go. Sorry, folks. Just bear with just a quick second. Not sure why. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's check really quickly on the battering ram. Because... Not sure why... Oh, this is what the Civilizarion is here for, because there's no manuals anymore, and civilizations always need like a book about as thick as your arm, anyway. Okay, so there is support. And when adjacent to a city... Okay, that's what's happening. It just needs to exist, basically. So as long as they chill out there, we can skip their turn, and then that's why our units are able to do this. So now they should be taking fairly on damage. We'll do that. Okay. Coming along pretty well here now. We'll fortify them with their additional turn. And then these guys are going to move here, and then it's going to be fairly well surrounded. Now, yes, there is the problem that we are kind of throwing our eggs into one basket because there are some barbarians around. There is Valinus that is doing things, but hopefully we'll be able to cut them off. And if worse comes to worse, we can buy a new unit, which we might want to do anyway. Oops. Okay, let's see what we can buy. We can buy a chariot to meet them. We can buy some archers. We can't buy any swordsmen because that's 360. But I want to do the chariot. We'll look into that. We might actually do that next turn. We're 266. Would hate to be completely broke. Okay, so that continent ends there. Still wondering where the mystery is. Where the other cities are. I mean, I realize it's a big group, but... Wow. Alright, so we'll have to go back up this way. Okay, because we need to find that other settler, because there's going to be another city for us to attack later. Okay. Next turn. Yeah, just as I thought. Hopefully they're just going to go after the barbarians instead of us, but nope.
The four building blocks of the universe are fire, water, gravel, and vinyl.
Good old Dave Barry there. So we have a siege terror that's a support unit that is adjacent to a city, attacking melee units, ignore walls, and immediately assault the city. So we could have... So basically, we'd recommend you would want one or the other. You would want a battering ram to attack the walls, or you would want the siege unit to just attack the city straight. So let's see here. It's still begging, practically, for celestial navigation and shipbuilding. We got mathematics. We can't do military tactics. We can do apprenticeships to build a workshop. We can do stirrups to actually upgrade to a knight. Might get us into the medieval era. We got machinery that goes to crossbowmen and the lumber mill. So for mathematics, since it's only 6 turns, it gets us Petra as a wonder possibility. So we might actually end up making this area another city, because once these guys are gone, we won't have any competition, and it looks like barbarians are just kind of floating around. Oh, there's a village there. We got boosted to recorded history, so we're now at 7. Excellent. Okay, let's see. I do not think... I mean, we get a decisive victory on them. Continue our own decisive victory. Now we can promote, but I just want to have us continue heading into that garrison, because it's at 115. The battering ram won't do much, but it's at least a good protection for these archers. Get another major victory. The spearmen are unfortunately taking some damage, but that's what's going to have to happen. We'll just skip them. These warriors. Okay. Now they're about in the yellow, so these two should still be able to actually be alive. But it would tell us, obviously, if they would get killed off in an attack, so... I wonder if we can... Alright, we get one more attack there, get a minor victory. Bring them down to... Oh, their garrison health is just 8. We should be able to finish them off right here. And with that, we have taken over Sumeria. What treachery did this to me? No, what evil? Bye. So, Sumeria has now gone off into the annals of history. R.I.P. Sumeria. This was your own bloody fault for taking us without provocation. This is why, of course, you do not want to poke at cities without being able to back it up. So we got boosted towards feudalism. We have a new trade route capacity. We captured a capital. Sumeria, as it shows, does not exist anymore, so there's actually down to 7 civilizations. We have now dominated a capital, so we would need to take the rest of them, but we are technically 1/7 of the way to a domination victory. Now, we're going to keep this, because why not? It's already a 6. I mean, it will have to have some fixing. But look at all this nifty stuff. We get some rice. We'll have a holy site once we fix that. We'll have this stuff once we fix it, and we'll have access to horses. And I think that settler, just because he didn't lay down a city in time, doesn't exist. So St. Louis becomes kind of redundant. But we have all of these nice cities, and in fact, I believe... we'll keep it. It's population 6, and 3 districts, so there's no really need to raise it. Besides, you can't, like it says, you cannot kill their capital or city that you founded or owned at the start of the war. So we'll keep it. And now we can go after Valinus. I believe we're still at war with them. Oh, Valinus mysteriously is not at war with us anymore. Because, well, we kind of eliminated their suzerain. Gee. So now they're like, we were just kidding. Oh, yeah, don't murder us horribly, please. Alright. In fact, I believe... Now, we do have a domination victory. I'm sorry, not a victory. We are leading, but we have to watch out because Barbarossa still has 10 points on us in military strength. Although some of these guys are because they need to heal still. But this is a great day. Bully for the American Republic. Bully for America. And they have poked at a sleeping giant and have found themselves relegated to ancient history for their troubles. Bully for America. And in fact, I believe... Let's check those again. We are in 6th place. I don't think... Yeah, okay, so it doesn't count as us creating Confucianism, but the good news is being Confucianist will not cause someone else to win, basically. So, alright, Uruk. I wonder if we can rename you. Should we rename them? We can rename them. Great! So this will no longer be Uruk. This will be... You know what? Because it probably is so far down the list for American, and just because I want to, we will now name Uruk. We'll name them Portland. There. So Uruk is now Portland, and see, it's even a little bit down in the city in a northwestern area. There's a gulf here leading out towards the ocean. I think Portland's an appropriate name. And plus, Portland is now, well, it's the 3rd biggest city in America now. There we go. Now, the cool news is we still have the amenities met. Housing on Portland is needing some issues. But negotiated a peace because Valinus is like, yeah, we were totally kidding. And we have another trade route. We have completely eliminated Gilgamesh. And we've got a couple units that are available for promotion. I believe these guys... Well, it'll probably be next turn, but I know one of these... I believe these archers can get a promotion, and more than likely... Probably half of our warriors are up for promotion. Yeah. Nope, that's just showing it has promotion. Alright, well, let's make Portland great again. So we need to fix a lot of things. We ate their watermill. We repair their commercial hub. And I guess that's it. So we'll be nice. We'll repair the commercial hub. It's gonna take 16, but, you know. Let's see. If we move off that gear and that. Okay, let's unlock everything. Okay. There we go. There's a good balance. You're still getting the food that'll increase in 21 turns, but now the fixing of the commercial hub will take 13 instead of 16. Let us not say that Teddy Roosevelt is not going to be kind to his conquered cities. After all, they are now American, and any American deserves a square deal to have their cities not be ruined by rubble. We will probably have to rebuild the ancient walls, though. I believe that is completely toast for them. Yeah. That's... Oh, Oh, there we go. So we can... Well, once we get that one repaired, we'll repair the granary and we'll repair the shrine. Why don't we do that first? It'll be nice. We'll repair that shrine, and then we'll repair the granary, and then go after that entertainment district. Meanwhile, we're going to have to deal with these guys. Especially now that there's no longer any need for a massive military. Alright. So we're only taking -4 from those units. I mean, seriously, this is just wonderful. Okay. Okay, and Boston will have its walls finished next turn. And St. Louis will grow in 2 turns. Okay, so let's go to next turn. Oh, and we even get a wonder out of this. We get Stonehenge. Oh. I believe we get Stonehenge. Oh, yes! We have our first wonder through conquering! We have Stonehenge, which gives us +6 to our faith. So this should help rocket us up in faith. Because Portland being the major faith district in this area, which I know is a complete irony since... since in real life, Portland tends to be kind of high on the alternative religion kind of aspect. But you know what? I guess Stonehenge seems appropriate for Portland as well. Alright, so let's move on to next. We'll have some promotions next turn. Barbarossa probably likes us now that we actually conquered somebody. And the game might actually run a bit smoother with one major civilization down. Alright. Ah! Excellent! Since we got our building finished just in time, we should be able to hit those. Boop. Bye-bye, archers! Rip barbarians. Excellent. Now, once we get iron, which we should eventually get from St. Louis, we'll be able to upgrade those guys into swordsmen. Alright. Things are definitely coming up Millhouse for the Americans now. So we'll have everybody who's still damaged healing. You guys can just sort of chill now. We'll move the battering ram out. Nope. Stop arguing with me. Alright, so I can do range strength versus land units, horse combat strength when occupying a district or fort. Let's see. Why don't we do... We'll have both of these guys, because they both will have the garrison, and then going into that path, which gives them +7 against defenses. Alright. Heal. You know what? Everybody just chill out. Warriors. They already count as fortifying since they're in the middle here. It's going to take a little bit for Portland to finish not being on fire. But you could probably expect that. Alright, so let's see what we have here. We can do Boston, so we can do... Looks like we are up to Caracotta Army as well. But that needs a stable, so that can probably get built... Well, that needs a stable building, which means we need to build a stable and then get Terracotta Army. We might end up doing that in Philadelphia since we have horses. Once they finish their walls. Let's think about that. And St. Louis should expand, should double in size next round. All right, what are we gonna do with Boston? Boston. We can do a monument, which gives us culture. We can do a watermill, which increases the food production. Which that's, you know what, we're gonna do with that, because doubling production is always a good thing. Let's see, I mean, it recommended Holy Cider Theater Square or even Hanging Gardens, but right now, let's try to get be able to do some of those. I prefer kind of going up the tech tree, kind of building, basically trying to maximize your production as much as possible, so you can push forward, push through those wonders, those major buildings, so they don't take a million turns to do, but in fact can take basically 10 or less. Alright. So what we're going to do here is with this last turn and the conquering of the Sumerians, I believe we're going to end it here. We're going to take that next turn, next video. We'll move from there, see what we need to do. I would not doubt that we need to start preparing against Barbarossa, because he's getting kind of big. We're going to find where on Earth the other cities are, because we're still down several civilizations. We've got 5 more to meet. We might be having an issue with religious victories, but we are technically the leader of the game in overall score due to us taking out Gilgamesh. So, with that, let's have a moment of silence for Gilgamesh. Okay, that's over with. I hope you have a very excellent rest of your day, class. And with that, class dismissed.